Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name's Athena, and I will be helping lead our service this morning. A little bit about Sanctuary Church for those who may not have joined us before. Sanctuary is a 508c1a faith-based organization. We use psilocybin mushrooms as a sacrament to connect us to divinity. It is our sincere belief that the consumption of psilocybin-containing mushrooms is a communion which brings us closer to what is commonly called God. We understand this concept as pure consciousness, which permeates all being. This pure consciousness is, we believe, the ineffable source of creation and the origin of health and well-being. Our faith in sacred mushrooms stems from prehistorical use by our ancestors and personal experiences of our modern members. It is our belief that psilocybin-containing mushrooms are one of the greatest sacraments that nature offers, raising our awareness so that we can access a direct connection to the source of life. We should not be mistaken for a medical or therapeutic organization. We strongly encourage anyone facing trauma recovery or mental health issues to work in conjunction with a psychiatrist, psychologist, or accredited therapist. Our objective is to help and support you in reconnecting with the universal source of healing, your own divine spirit. As we get ready to begin today's service, we ask that you mute your mics if they are not muted already. We want to let you know this meeting is being recorded, which if you have questions about, you can reach out to us privately. A portion of this service will invite you to journal. So now is a great time to grab a notebook and pen if you'd like to participate in that. And please do, if possible for you, find a comfortable space where you can relax and be present for today's service. The service portion of our gathering is around 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which time we will begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem which the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness, titled A Litany of Gratitude. A reading from our rotating text, currently The Cosmic Power Within You, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading. A reading from our main text, the Tao Te Ching. And after that, we'll bring the official service to a close. From there, we'll move into an optional discussion period led by Eric today, which we've allotted an hour and a half for until noon Eastern, and do invite you to participate if you feel called. With that, again, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining our sanctuary community in celebration. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice, and we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. We'll invite our meditation lead.
Thanks, Athena. Good morning, everyone. I invite you to join me in a 5-minute meditation this morning. So if you're not in a comfortable position, I invite you to go ahead and get in one. I'll allow you a few moments to adjust your position. Close your eyes. Begin with a few intentional breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's utilize the next few moments to do a quick body scan from your head to your toes, just noticing any feelings and sensations that are present for you in this moment. Just beginning with your head, top of your head, moving down your face, and the back of your head, into your neck and your shoulders. Continuing to breathe simply and normally, moving into your arms, elbows, forearms, your hands, fingers, noticing any sensations present in your chest. Continuing to breathe, using your breath as an anchor into the moment, moving down into your belly and hips, moving into your sits bones, thighs, knees, calves. Continuing to breathe, just noticing what's here as you move through parts of your body, into your ankles, heels, soles of your feet, your toes. Noticing the sensation of if your feet are on the ground, wherever they might be, just noticing that sensation, your feet touching whatever surface they're on. Now, as a whole, just notice your whole body and the energy that it encompasses. Continuing to breathe simply and normally. We're going to slowly expand our awareness of our energy body now that we've dived into our physical body, noticing the sensations present. I invite you to expand out a little bit. Notice what a foot away from your body feels like. Notice if it feels lighter or heavier. If there's any different sensations there. Continue to breathe. If you notice thoughts streaming through, just notice those. Let them pass. I invite you now to expand your awareness just a little bit more. Go out about 6 feet from your energy body, your physical body, and just notice any sensations there, about 6 feet away from your physical body. You feel any different in this space, about 6 feet away from your physical body? You might even use this as an opportunity to observe yourself, your physical body, that is, from 6 feet away. Just notice what you notice. Spend a few more moments here. One last time, I'll invite you to expand your conscious awareness to about 20 feet away. This may put you in a location that is quite different than your physical body. Maybe you're outside now, maybe you're in a different room. Just notice what it feels like here. Is the temperature different? Are the sounds different? Maybe you experience different emotions here. Just notice. Continuing to breathe. Also noting how we can be in multiple places, consciousness at one time. Little by little, we'll come back closer to our physical body from these different places of consciousness, distances away. So I invite you to go back to 6 feet away from your physical body, continuing to breathe, noticing the perspective here versus where you were before. Now go closer to your physical body, about 1 foot away. Again, noticing the difference here. The ability to shift perspectives, relatively short amount of time. Continuing to breathe. Very gently, I invite you to come back into your physical body. Doing one last quick body scan from your head to your feet. Feeling the sensations again. Starting at top of your head, moving into your face, back of your head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, your chest and your belly, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. With a few more intentional breaths, we'll slowly, ever so gently come back into the surface space, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. With your last breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just begin wiggling so gently your fingers and your toes. Before opening your eyes, just give your body some movements, coming back into the space. Might give a big stretch. When you're feeling complete with that, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Courtney. We'll now go into our litany of gratitude. I invite you to unmute your mics if you'd like and join me when I say we live in all things live in us. We live by the sun, we feel by the moon, we move by the stars. We live in all
things.
all
All
things.
things live in us.
We eat from the earth, we drink from the rain, we breathe of the air. We live in
all things. All things live in us.
We call to each other, we listen to each other. Our hearts deepen with love and compassion. We live in
all things. All things live in us.
We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth. Our minds open with wisdom and insight. We live
in all things. All things live in us.
We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying.
We live in all things. All things live in us.
We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions. Thank you, everyone. If you'd like to resume your mute. I invite Chris to help us with our first reading.
Sorry about that. My buttons were weird. All right. Your mind is a receptive medium for all propaganda, opinion, and impressions coming from the world outside. Some of these impressions are good, but most of them are very negative in nature. Except your mind is tuned with the cosmic power and wisely sifts the chaff from the wheat. The negative impressions take root and cause trouble, such as sickness, confusion, fear, and limitations of all kind. The world, or mass mind, believes in both good and evil powers, and in sickness, misery, misfortune, and catastrophes of all kind. If you persevere in these worldly beliefs and neglect to tune into the cosmic power, you will have all kinds of tribulations, trials, and difficulties. The Bible says, "Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world," or the mass mind. John 16:3. Be of good cheer. Let your knowledge of the cosmic power overcome all your problems. Begin now to fill your mind with concepts of harmony, peace, joy, love, and right action. Become aware of your inherent God-given power, which enables you to give attention, devotion, and love to ideas which heal, bless, inspire, elevate, dignify, and fill your soul with joy. You will always move in the direction of the idea which dominates your mind. Your awareness and confidence in the cosmic power and its healing presence, which responds to you, fills your mind and heart and enables you to soar aloft over all obstacles. Here you may abide in the conviction that with the cosmic power, all things are possible. Maintaining this attitude of mind in the presence of difficulties will enable you to overcome the world.
Thanks, Chris. We'll go into our reflection. So if you have your journal and pen and would like to participate in our journal prompt, we'll take 5 minutes. And our prompt today, what are some negative beliefs that you desire to reprogram about yourself or the world at large? List up to 3 and then write a statement reframing each one. Write a statement for each, providing evidence of these modified beliefs. Practice repeating these reframed beliefs as mantras while visualizing the evidence you have written down when old thought patterns enter. We'll come back together in 5 minutes. I'd like to begin finishing up your thoughts. And moving into our next reading. The paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life. I invite Kevin.
Tao Te Ching, chapter 74. When the people are no longer afraid of death, why scare them with the specter of death? If you can make the people always afraid of death and they still persisted in breaking the law, then you might with reason arrest and execute them. And who would dare to break the law? Is not the great executor always there to kill? To do the killing for the great executor is to chop wood for a master carpenter. And you'd be lucky indeed if you did not hurt your own hand.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm going to begin closing out our service today with some announcements.
Hi, everybody. Today is our first new moon of autumn. As we move out of the season of sun and growth and into the seasons of stargazing and harvest, now is the perfect time for reflection. This Wednesday, Courtney will be leading a women's sacred circle from 6 to 8 at Clifton Universalist Unitarian Church on Payne Street off Frankfurt Avenue. The circle will begin with meditation and lead into an authentic relating activity, journaling, a closing meditation, followed by a warm tea and light snacks. There is a $10 to $20 suggested donation or free to those with current financial hardship. Please visit our events calendar on our website to register. We're excited, grateful, and honored to begin our next round of cleric training and certification tomorrow. Sorry, I see Kevin back there going. Sorry about that. So we're getting ready to start our next cleric training. Throughout the next 8 weeks, we will be diving into curriculum covering topics such as the history of psilocybin mushrooms, from Marina Sabina to today, diversity and in the ceremony space, the risks and benefits of boundaries, roles of the sacrament space for participants and clerics, core facilitation skills, and more. Thank you for all of your team and members. Thank you to all of our team and members who have helped make this important and rewarding training program happen. Also, we're grateful to offer an opportunity to partake in a subtle sacrament communion in nature this Saturday, October 15th from 11 to 5. We will be hosted by one of our members on their private property in LaGrange. More details will be provided when you register. We'll carpool to the private property to imbibe in the subtle sacrament together in nature. Anyone who would like to participate in our subtle sacrament must be an official member of Psanctuary and plan to stay for the full duration of the gathering. This is a sliding scale donation-based event, and we have 20 available spaces for registration on the first come, first served basis. Please see our subtle sacrament page on our events calendar to register. And as a reminder, we do have private, individual, and small group sacrament services with a minister and trained cleric for active members. These include a preparation call, in-person integration the following day, and an integration call with our minister in the 2 weeks following the service. For more information on that, you can visit the link in your member portal or inquire at info@psanctuary.org. And I just wanted to, one of the announcements last week was the mushroom hike. So I don't know if anybody wants to talk about that at all, how it went.
Yeah, we had
On the spot. Sorry about that.
We had like 25 adults join us and probably 10 kids, which was a really great group. I can't see if anyone else wants to talk. So.
Well, yeah, I'll just say, just because this is one of the first events like this, and we're having more community events. I think it is relevant, and so especially since we're being recorded here right now, for anybody that may listen, to know that while psilocybin mushrooms are the center of our community, that really the consciousness, the benefits, the engagement, the intelligence of the mushroom itself as an organism is such an important part of who we are, and we model that in so many ways. And it's wonderful to go out and engage with other aspects of the mushroom so that we can see that this relationship does not begin or end with psilocybin. And that just serves as a further bridge for us to, again, as Courtney was opening up our awareness, to become more and more aware of the gifts of the natural world. This is, what we are communing here around is, it is consciousness that is imbibed in all existence, and to be able to access that through trees and rocks and the elements that we experience out in nature is just such a central part of who we are as a community. So it was really, really wonderful seeing so many people who were members and those who weren't members show up. And it's also illustrates to our entire community, as many of us desire to help share the love that sacred mushrooms share with us, that we can use medicinal, gourmet, ecological mushrooms as a bridge to help bring people into this awareness. We are all ambassadors for this sacred medicine in one way or another. And chanterelles and maitake and chicken of the woods are a great way to softly introduce this concept to those who are unfamiliar.
Yeah, I'd also add that I was really impressed and inspired by the badass children of the community members that showed up and were willing to really hike through some rough, prickly briar patches and just explore. It was really cool to have it be a family affair and a great educational experience as well. Thanks to Eric. So yeah, thanks everybody who came. Yeah.
Thank you. And that closed out announcements, I suppose.
Awesome. Thank you all. Donating. If you have enjoyed the service and or the community conversation afterwards, we would love it if you would consider making a donation to help support the efforts of the church. All donations received gratefully go toward current programs, development and implementation of new programs, and operating expenses. By donating, you help bring to reality the visions of Psanctuary Church.
And thank you, everybody who is donating. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Membership. Our community consists of families and individuals from all walks of life and is open to individuals from any faith or background. If you, like many others throughout history, hold these mushrooms as a sacrament for sincere and intentional spiritual practice and would like to be a part of this community, we invite you to head over to our membership application page and begin the membership process. Becoming a member is a 5-step process, which includes a discovery call with us. Members of Psanctuary Church have access to our growing list of programs and opportunities to connect, members-only events, including sacrament opportunities, and our members-only Discord chat, which is a daily connection to the community. We have about 185 members from across the country. And so if you're not with us here locally, becoming a member and connecting with us on Discord may afford you the opportunity to meet someone nearby. So we'd love for people to take advantage of that and to find people and connect with them in other areas. So, and with that, I will officially bring our service to a close, recognizing we've come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It's in our hearts to go forth into the world with the collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. And for those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us. As we further our conversation, please remember that all perspectives are welcome as we search for the spiritual truth that unites us all. Much love to you all.